Bienvenidos a todos a Tiempo Fuera. Hoy estamos con Timajh, Timajh Parker-Rivera más específicamente. First of all, how are you?
I'm good. I'm doing well.
Enjoying the off season?
Yeah. Watching some exciting playoffs, man. The league has been crazy and exciting this year, so it's been a lot of good games going on.
Yes, these past 2 days, the finalists of the Puerto Rican League had been confirmed, right? So we were already on the finals, but talking a little bit about the BSN, the Puerto Rican Basketball League, but more focused on your team. How would you describe this past year with Humacao?
It was a different culture than I'm used to. I mean, I played on 2 different teams so far in the BSN, and Humacao was by far the most family-oriented team I've been on. All the guys were really close. We worked hard together all year, all preseason, and we built a very, very good culture over there.
Amazing.
And
talking a bit more about next year, do you have like playoff expectations for next year and contending for the title?
Absolutely. The goal is to reach the playoffs. I mean, we're going to take it one step at a time, see where we end up during this off season. We had a lot of close games last season. I thought we played well in a lot of games and we competed against a lot of teams. So I think we just, need to take that next step. We have also a lot of young players on the team. So I think we just need to take that next step and learn from what we did this season and translate it into wins.
Nice.
Yeah.
And going back to your, when you started playing basketball, I would like to know, how did you get into the world of basketball?
When I was about 7 years old, my grandfather introduced me to the game, just playing outside. And from there, it was just a hobby. At first, I wasn't very good. It was something I just did in the playground most of the time. And over time, I just became more consistent and started to love playing more. Started watching NBA games, old BSN games. And I think it really resonated with me in my middle school years that I could be good. I became taller. I was more athletic. So I started taking it more serious, and it led into the career I have today, honestly.
Perfect.
And going more in detail with the NBA that you just mentioned it, do you follow any NBA team? Do you prefer like one team or one player in particular that you follow?
I'm a Lakers fan. I've always been a Lakers fan, more Kobe Lakers than current Lakers, but I'm still a Lakers fan to this day. As far as players, I think the league is just phenomenal to watch right now. I think there's a lot of talent and a lot of elite players that have like different styles. Like for instance, probably like a Luka Doncic is amazing to watch. Like, but a Trae Young is so crazy to watch. A Ja Morant, I love to watch. I would watch him play every. So there's a lot of players right now outside of the Kyrie, KD, LeBrons, Giannis's that are just amazing players to watch night in and night out.
Well, the Lakers are in trade rumors with Kyrie Irving. Would you like Kyrie Irving going to the Lakers?
Oh, absolutely. We would love Kyrie to play. We know what happens when him and LeBron get together, so that's always a good thing.
Well, I would like personally that Kyrie goes. If Kyrie goes to the Lakers, I think Brooklyn has not got that level yet. I think Steve Nash is a new coach, and they will need some experience rather than a lot of talent. But youngsters like they have now with Edmond Summer and a lot of other players, but Cam Thomas. But I think it will be best for the Nets if they broke things up, and I would love to see Gary on the Lakers. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
And this is a question that I always ask the players. If there is a reason why they wear the number they choose, number 15 in your case.
Yeah. I didn't have a real reason for choosing it. I did like Carmelo, but he's not like the reason I chose the number. Like, it just always was the number I wanted to pick for some reason. Out of all the numbers, like when I see it on a jersey, it just looked the best to me. And I've just been trying to keep it and stay consistent with it my whole career. And luckily I've been able to get it in most places, which is, you know what I'm saying? Because you walk into so many different situations, you don't know who's had the number or what legend played at what team. So I've been lucky. I've been lucky enough to, you know, get it every time. And that's pretty cool.
Well, you not only took it to teams, but you also took it to national teams, the Puerto Rican international national team. How does it feel to represent a national team that right now has chances to perform at the World Cup?
It's the best island in the world. I mean, it's a great opportunity. As far as for me, my friends, my family, like we're very thankful for the opportunity always. I think we have a great team, great program. I think there's a lot of talent from around the island that when it finally comes together, we'll have a very, very, very good team. And I think Carlos is doing a great job of trying to find the best players to come and play.
Yeah, well, you play with good players, really good players, and like Jose Alvarado, Chris Ortiz. But I wanted to ask you, who do you think is the hardest player you ever had to play against? Or if you can think of one, like a top 3, I don't know. I put it out there.
A top 3 play against, that's tough. Man, I would probably have to say Paris Bass. Paris Bass, I think, is a phenomenal basketball player. For his size, length, athleticism, like ability to put the ball on the ground, shoot from distance. Like, he pretty much has like a pretty complete game, and he plays the 4, sometimes 3 matchup. So he's a matchup problem. I think he's very tough. Oh man, it's just so many. Matched up with Joe Johnson briefly. His game is phenomenal. I mean, yeah, like it's just, he makes everything look so effortless on the court, and he just gets to his spots very easy. And he's able to be very effective with minimal effort, it seems like. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think I'll leave it at that because it's just so many. Like
I imagine that.
Like in different positions. Like I've been on the court with multiple people, but like for my position, like those are probably the 2 toughest that I feel like I had to try to stay in front of.
I saw Joe had longevity in the NBA. He played, I think last season he played.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I think he did.
Yeah.
He is an amazing basketball player. I imagine it could be tough to guard him because I can't even guard my brother. So and going a little bit on your career, you did not only play in Puerto Rico, you played in 2 other places apart from the NCAA. You played in Portugal 1 season, if I'm correct, and in Mexico. Is playing overseas something you will recommend to an American basketball player that is coming out of university or high school?
Absolutely. Outside of other things, it's it's a great experience. You get to experience so many different cultures and just understand that like the world is bigger than wherever you come from, or, you know, the island or the state or the whatever. There's so much to see. And I think playing the sport that you love and also being able to experience those things is a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I think anybody that gets the chance to take it should take it for sure.
And going early on your career, you had the opportunity to accomplish most of the basketball players around the world's dream, to play in the NCAA. Youngsters from around the world dream to go there. But you had not only the opportunity to play there, but be really good there, playing with Towson. I don't know how to spell it right, but how would you describe your experience there?
It was an amazing experience. You know, college is very hard, but also very humbling. When I first got there, I was a boy coming out of high school and I left a man. So it was more like the basketball experience was great. On and off the court, we worked hard. They taught us integrity. They taught us how to be on time for things and gave us kind of a structure. And I think that you evolve in college. So anybody who gets an opportunity to go play in the NCAA at any division, I think that they have a great opportunity there.
Perfect. We'll go to the flash question section. Ideally, if you can say the first thing that comes to your mind, it can be or cannot be the right answer, but it's the thing with these questions. It has to be fast. Okay. Ready? Favorite movie?
Love and Basketball.
Favorite TV show?
Rick and Morty.
Not including basketball, what sport do you watch or play the most?
Soccer.
Good sport. Teammate you spend the most time with off the court?
Chris Ortiz.
Favorite food?
Pizza.
Best video game?
Call of Duty.
Hot or cold?
Cold.
One dream left to accomplish, non-basketball related?
Financial freedom.
Favorite artist?
Drake.
And lastly, best basketball shoes in your opinion?
ADs.
Wow, that's the first time we got ADs. We usually get Kobe's. We got PG's one. I never tried those. I will try.
For my feet, they're just like, they're perfect. Like they're light, but they still have like the big man like cushion.
Yes, like it's also, I think with basketball shoes, the thing is the position you play in. And us here in Latin America being all short, like 99% short, we use carrying shoes. That's it. Because we are guards, so we cannot play that other position.
Yeah.
Like we're like in average like 5'7", I think. So. Well, and here's the new section. We want you to leave a question to our next guest.
A basketball related question, right?
Yes. Ideally, if not, you can ask another thing.
At what point in your career did you realize you were going to be a pro?
Perfect. That's a good question.
I like it.
I like that. I like that because it's different. I feel like it's different for everybody. Like what age you realize, or when the confidence sets in that like I'm good enough to be a pro. So I think that'll be a good one for whoever's next.
Well, and finally, the last section is we leave you the opportunity to say hi or mention a project that you have. We leave the space completely to you. You can say whatever you want.
Okay, well, follow me on Instagram at Timajh Parker-Rivera. Also, I have sports training that I do. If you're ever stateside and want to work on your game, follow at Finesse Fitness Training, at Finesse Fitness Hoops on Instagram. And thank you guys for having me. A great opportunity. I hope you guys grow, and I hope that this takes off for you guys. And then you can have me back again, and we could do a special show. That'd be great.
Yeah.
We will remember you. That's for sure. And lastly, we wanted to do this, like we had the idea of doing this with all the non-Spanish speakers. I know you speak a little bit of Spanish, you told me.
And
but
yeah, so,
we can say, esto fue tiempo fuera.
Esto tiempo fuera. Esto tiempo fuera.
Esto
Fuera.
fue tiempo fuera.
Tiempo fuera.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks a lot for coming, and thanks for saying. We appreciate you coming. We hope the best next season for Humacao and the Puerto Rican national team on the World Cup qualifiers. I think they are still in the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope you pass and go and take out some big names in the World Cup. I hope.
Thank you.
And we'll interview when you win it.
Absolutely, you got it.
Thank you very much.
Well, thanks a lot.
All right.